Alright, get constantly harassed. Where have I been? Well, my usual. Stuck in my shop or working or, sleeping. It's about the only three things I do lately. Oh, we got a shop full. It's been a crazy, crazy year this year. This one here, 1930 Ford Model A Roadster. Came in with a stuck hole. So we got the head off, and number 3 was the one that was rusted. A little persuasion with a hammer, and she came free. So pulled it apart, gave it a quick hone job, got the rings freed up, had 2 burnt valves, did a complete valve job and replaced the 2 valves. Head was cracked, so replaced that. Rebuilt the water pump, put an alternator on it, put a downdraft carb on it, fixed the oil pan, fixed a couple other things, but yeah, she's a runner. And that's as far as we're gonna go on this one. All we had to do is make it run, drive, stop. And the lights, I had to wire it too. It's all rewired, 12 volt. I know purists will be like, oh, it would be okay if it was 6 volt. Yeah, I know. I like 12 volt. So that's this one. And then, I don't remember where I left off on this one. This is the Oldsmobile headed Model B motor. 30 Roadster. Pretty much got it licked here. Ran into a couple issues. I was pushing really hard to get it done for the race, and it just didn't happen. So instead of working day and night, and well, actually I did work day and night. So I got to change the crank pulley. Crank pulley's too small. I got the Chevy water pump on it. That was working, but it doesn't work at idle. So I'm pretty sure because of the small water pump. We got to do a little bit of work on the timing. Still going to have issues, I think, with the aluminum separator plate between the head and the block, just from heating and expansion. There's no way for me to torque that bottom plate unless I take the head off, and getting head gaskets for this are next to impossible. We did source a bottom one. The top one we're actually reusing because we can't make the top one. We're working on that, but as of right now, it did run, it did drive. Well, I didn't drive it yet, but it does runs really good, sounds great. Wiring's all done on this one. Everything's done. I just got to finish it up. So that's going to be probably next week. Well, then we got this guy here. I got so much garbage in here, I can't even make a straight shot. 36 Ford pickup. Pretty much all original. Flyhead. Crusty wiring. And if you haven't figured out by now whose truck this is, well, then I guess you're just not paying attention in the world. Yep. So that's going to be on the slate here pretty quick. I gotta get this done. I'd like to get it done before end of September is my goal. We'll see how that works out. It's been busy. And the old Chevy's still in the corner. Haven't even looked at it yet. The owner's cool. He's in no rush. I worked on 3 other of his cars this year already, so he can't complain. So that is my shop update. It is actually, I think, the 2nd day of August. If I remember right, the last time I put a video up was last year sometime. So yeah, I don't know. Oldsmobile, yep. Drive it every day. Still gets 30 miles a gallon. Still a blast to drive. But yeah, everything else has been out for the most part. The race, I did lose on the race this year. That sucked. But that's okay too, because you can't win every year. Had a good time, good turnout. Hopefully next year we get more people and more cars. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, showdown at Sanford Field, Hillsboro, Wisconsin, 2nd weekend of July. So with that, I gotta get Crack-A-Lack in here. I gotta get this Model A done over here so I can get this delivered to them. That's gotta go to Simcoe, and Simcoe's in less than 2 weeks. And that car's gotta get ready for Simcoe, because that's gotta be done. And yeah, it's gonna be another late night like usual. Everything's a late night around here. All right, I'm babbling.